Hey everybody, what's going on? John Haddock here, Think About Comics, joined by...
Boy, William Bethea.
Today we're talking about Batman 114. We have Peacemaker-X, who's wearing all black, versus Peacemaker 1. A lot of action in this book.
Hey.
What'd you think?
Let me tell you what I felt, okay? Number one, Peacemaker crazy versus Peacemaker sane makes the whole fight worth watching. Peacemaker X wasn't ready.
No.
Peacemaker X didn't know how crazy Peacemaker 01 was. And Peacemaker 01 said, let me show you. Let me show you with the fear toxin and all this other crazy stuff that done to the kid. Look, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And I tell you what, I want to see more of crazy Peacemaker. I do. I want to see more crazy Peacemaker. And I want to see more of Poison Ivy, Queen Ivy.
Well, I think you're going to see more of Peacemaker because he still hasn't been defeated.
No.
You're going to see more of Poison Ivy.
Oh, yeah.
I like this book a lot. The action was really good. Fear State has been kind of, I felt, more or less the same thing every other week when we would get a Batman book that, is with Fear State. I think this did a really good job of showing Miracle Molly as, figuring some stuff out. She realizes something. I think what this book lacks, I think Detective Comics is doing a better job. I don't know if you're reading Detective Comics. Detective Comics has shown us, especially in this last issue, that there's another player behind the scenes of all of this. Mm-hmm. So which this book isn't telling you that. This book you have Saint, the Mayor, Batman versus the Magistrate, and then in Detective Comics there's another layer to it, even more. I also like that Peacemaker X was scared of Batman when he showed up. I thought that was cool because I felt like this book has these villains have written off Batman already. They've already said, "Oh, Batman, he's done. Don't worry about him." And it was cool to finally see, "Oh, damn, he showed up." Well, our guys can handle him, and then he shows up again.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Scarecrow had him.
Yeah.
So he got away with Scarecrow, and he's still dealing with the agents of the toxin, too. So you get this feel that, okay, Batman is definitely getting back to himself, getting his game back together. The Bat family is still involved. So he's got help.
Yeah.
And then... What's his partner called? Ghostmaker?
Yeah.
Okay,
we don't really have it. He's not really in this issue.
He ain't in this issue, but Ghostmaker is there. So the issue here is, where's Ghostmaker?
That is true.
Yeah, I think all this hidden stuff is that dude.
Possibly. I mean, that would all signs would point to yes. But overall, I think that this was a good book in what has been kind of a steady repeat, I think, of, oh, hey, Magistrate's bad, Batman's sick. Magistrate's bad, Batman's sick. We got it. We got a lot of changed up right now, and I thought this book was pretty good.
Well, I think this was supposed to be 5G, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I like how they had the concept and they figured out a way to merge it all into the DC universe by saying, hey, this is what could be and this is what's setting it up, but how are we going to change it so it doesn't end up being future state? And I think the best way to do that is introduce new characters.
Yeah.
And have them be the deciding factor in the tide. And I think Miracle Molly is definitely going to be one of those key players for the Bat books.
Yeah. It would be. I'm curious to see how they expand on her.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how Signal comes into play more. Mm-hmm. The new Batman for and Batman.
Yep.
Fox. I'm curious to see how he develops. This book it doesn't really focus on if you get a little bit of Miracle Molly, and then you go right into Batman Bruce Wayne versus the Peacemaker.
Yes,
and he kind of handles them pretty well.
Hey.
So, hey guys, overall, I know Fear State's been kind of all over the place with us. A lot of tie-ins. The tie-ins for me, if you're each tie-in provides a different part for a different reader. Nightwing doesn't tie in with this. Detective Comics isn't tying in with this. They're just showing you different angles of the story. You don't need to, if you just stick with Batman and get the one shot, you should be fine. But if you do want to go out and get them, hey, I'm doing it. If you don't, I think you'll be all right.
Hey, nah, I ain't messing with all this stuff.
Yeah. But hey, guys, as always, thanks for checking us out. Give us that like, give us that subscribe. Let us know what you thought of Batman 114 and what you think of Tinian's run. And I think it's coming to an end with this, and then we get the next guy. Don't know who it is. I hope it's somebody good.
Well, I just hope it's somebody that doesn't shut down the characters created.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking us out.
Peace.